Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hashashin. Last time was a bit of a consolidation episode. We had just taken the Byzantine Empire, we had just died, and we had a bunch of revolts from people who weren't necessarily happy with the current status quo. You had Orthodox Greeks up here who revolted, and you also had a few power-hungry lords down here who also revolted. Now, I was looking around here, and I've made a decision on something. A, I'm absolutely revoking Emir Arsenios's... Also, that's a very Greek name, Arsenios, but whatever. I'm revoking his vassal in Cairo. Absolutely, 100%. I'm also... One moment. Okay, sorry about that. I decided I would feed my feline friend before she started crying. Anyway, as I was saying... Oh, he actually gave both of these provinces away. Huh. Well, that's good. So, I'm gonna revoke those titles, because this guy, well, not this gentleman in particular, but his daddy. That's my daddy. I need his daddy. His daddy was kind of a dick. And my daddy killed him for it. Which is fair. And on top of that, I'm also going to give away the Sultanate of Africa as a viceroy. And the reason I'm doing that is because, well, no. I'll keep it for now, but I will absolutely give that viceroy up when we hit the vassal limit. Anyway, let's unpause the game. I've spent enough time just waiting. I also need a court chaplain. We'll just go ahead and make this guy the court chaplain. He's a loyalist. And we're also going to retract you. Yes. I inherited the Emirate of Moesa. Ah, I see. Are all of these guys... Yes, these guys were people that I installed last time, or the time before. Something like that. Let's go ahead and find a new ruler to put in there. Because I don't really want to put in another guy. Okay, you have no family. You will work. Good sir. I don't want to give you the land. I want to make you a viceroy. So this is Nicopolos. So we'll give you that province. And then we will give you the Emirate of Moesa. There we go. May you live long and prosper. Anyway, I'm always a bit hesitant to use viceroys or go complete viceroy-y because my wife is cheating on me with my uncle. Sure, we'll confront her about it. Still not interested in fighting Venice. And she openly admitted having an affair. Okay. I mean, if you want to be all smug about it, you can spend the rest of your life in prison. Stop sending me these offers. I don't need the money. I'm rich already. Sure, I'll support the carpenters. Yeah. I really want to take Constantinople. Okay, I can wound him. Huh. No, I'm just going to win the duel. That's fine. Yes, the Captain Jedvard of the Varangian Guard, who has been doing great work improving my generals. So, what do we have here? We have 25,000 men. That's more than I thought. Okay. Oh, hold on. Just pause the game real quick. I am not particularly inclined to agree with that. And I'll just get rid of that. The steps are turning out to be a little bit interesting. We have the Kagan of ZZ up here. Or Zezdi, there we go. Who is a Sunni. I guess that's not particularly interesting, but yeah, it doesn't look like there are too many Tengriists left. We have the Kagan of Mongolia, who is Buddhist, and he's nomadic. Of course, we have a friend's coming here in 80 years. That's fine. And I'm gonna be honest, I think an interesting game to play sometime, and maybe I'll do this for the channel, maybe I won't, I don't know, it depends. An interesting game to play would be playing up here and having to deal with the steppe nomads directly. And perhaps creating my own empire of sorts. But this region up here, it doesn't look like much, but it's very wealthy. And because it's very wealthy, it makes for delicious, delicious wealth for the Mongols and the steppe hordes and all that stuff. But I don't see why you couldn't thrive as a feudal lord there, especially because, you know, we have the where is it? The economy? Yes, we have the Silk Road. The Silk Road? We have the Silk Road that just runs right through that area. And we're having more issues with the Periphery Heresy. I'm pretty convinced that we have some sort of secret society going on. The problem is, while we have to catch those people, we also have to convert the provinces, or we're going to continue having issues. Not gonna lie, I still want Constantinople. I can probably declare war for it. I can declare holy wars. Wait, I didn't think I could declare holy wars. Can I declare holy wars on you? No, I can't. Why can I declare a holy war for this, but I can't declare a holy war for this? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I'll declare that war. Yeah, I'll declare that war. We do have the invasion casus belli, which we'll probably utilize sooner rather than later. When exactly, I'm not too sure. Perhaps after this war. Well, no, I do know when, actually. It'll be when all these rebellions over here are done. I'll do an invasion of Greece or something. Had to think about what it was called for a second. Also, what is going on over in Western Europe? Hold on. Navarra? Hold on a second. Is this actually the King of Navarra, or is this the King of England who conquered and formed Navarra? No, this is actual Navarra. So what happened here? Why is France under Navarra? Okay, King Louis VII was married to... He died without any kids. Okay. Alright, I see. So King Baral the Just was the son of King Alfonso. Right? Is that how that works? No. I mean, yes. King of Leon, King of Navarre, and France. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, here we are. King Philip of France was married into the family. And then... You know what? Whatever. Succession doesn't mean anything to me. We'll go ahead and debase the thing because I like greedy and I like money. So, yes. Basically, Navarra inherited France. Exactly how that happened, well, I'm sure more intelligent people than me can figure it out. Strategic marriages. Now, we should have the option to make Constantine our capital. And those peasants are not going to be a problem, although they will kill those guys. We'll go ahead and raise our Mamelukes. They make good peasant stompers. March out. I mean, if that's the Georgian Revolt's army, then you outnumber it. It says they have 6,000 men, but I don't think that's 6,000 men raised. I think they have 4,000 men, and they haven't re-raised them or anything for whatever reason. And we lost a bunch of court people again. Huh. Well, we'll make you Viceroy. Not Viceroy, Steward. And then we'll make... we don't have any more loyalists. Well, we'll make you... that. Crusade for Greece. Well, I'm glad it's not me. Okay, so... apparently in the week that he was steward, he just, like, went out to all the wealthy families and like, hey, we need some money to give to the Sultan. And he just got me a bunch of money. It's a good start. Oh, and now he... Oh, I see. Yeah. So he gave me that money, and now he's expecting something in return. Uh, mm. Where is Zakluma? It's up here, isn't it? No? Yes. And he's the Viceroy of Moesia. You know what? This is your first weekend on the job, and you've already netted me 500 ducats. Oh, I'll take that. That sounds like a good deal. It goes against my nature of wanting all of my land to be properly divided up between the dukes, but you know what? He's doing a good job. I don't want your friend. You've probably been sleeping with him like my other wife. I still haven't shaken off consumption. My first wife tells me she's pregnant, but I don't think it's mine. Wasn't she the one who just wanted her friend to be the vizier? The glance was intentional. Ugh, I can't speak today. The glance was intentional, lascivious, and the woman did not hide her appreciation nor hide her lustful thoughts and invited me to join her. Well, I like lustful. Lustful is fun. Oh, I didn't get lustful. Anyway, yeah, he got me... That guy got me land. Not land. He got me money. He got me just. I'm okay with that. And I don't normally do that, so... Confront her directly. I'll never be entirely sure, but apparently she's being steadfast. Okay. I'll take your word for it. This time. Your fellow member of the Assassins has been caught by the Court Mullah. Huh, okay. And I got a claim on Asyut. Use it. And go to Cairo. I'm getting my land back. I am just plagued with heresy, though. It is unfortunate. As I have mentioned, probably a society doing that. A free secret society, but whatever. I just have to live with it. Well-tested treatment is good. And it was successful. Excellent. I'm pretty sure I have more health now than the actual illness is taking away from me, which is really funny. I don't need to sell off my land. I have plenty of money. Go ahead and assault that holding. And we'll just siege this down because I don't want the rebellion to end before I take this land. That would be unfortunate. We had the Bulgarian Liberation Army. Okay. My wife died in childbirth. Neat. I guess we'll go marry another one then. Where, oh where? I don't have too many Shia... Too many Shia women to marry anymore. I don't know why. I guess because I'm really the only Shia realm on the map. At least that's my best guess. Well, I'm glad the liberation of Bulgaria went well. Let's go ahead and disband that fleet. Ah, yes, the genius half-brother. I remember you. Okay, that happened. And I can rank up. Pretty sure I've done basically nothing for the society as a whole. I'm just ranking up for the hell of it now. The peasants are unhappy with my steward. Dude, my steward just gave me so much money. I mean, I'm not saying that because he gave me all that money that he's flawless. But money. I like money. I'm afraid to assault these holdings anymore. My half-sister has embraced her free. Awesome! And she refuses to convert. Neat. Aha, peace. Is this the peace that I want, though? It is. Excellent. Okay, let's give out these titles. I'm still not going to declare war, an embargo war, because I simply do not care. And a bunch of people are joining the defensive pact. That's fine. You know what? Sure, you can marry her off. She's a heretic anyway. I mean, I guess they're all both heretics to me, but still. Constantinople? That doesn't sound right. Hold on, and we will give this a more proper name. Fine, we got more money. We also have dangerous factions. Where? Is it you? My uncle? It is. He's my rival. Well, that's not going to change anytime soon. I will send the Sheik of Cairo a gift, and also make him designated regent, and... court poet, sure. Why not? Just to try to get him on my side. We'll go ahead and give her a martial educated. I don't really care about her. She's a bastard, but it's fine. And we'll send you to study technology in Rome. Yes. Okay, we're still over our domain limit because we haven't given up these provinces. I don't want to give up those provinces, though. Let me think for a second. There's a group of carpenters in Gizeh that are working together more and more, as well as taking on apprentices. This is a situation that can't be ignored, so you need to either approve the Carpenter's Guild to ensure you have a good reputation with them, or you could outlaw them to make sure that they're not an impediment to the local market. I'll support the Carpenter's Guild. Okay, let's pause the game for a second. Well, probably the rest of the episode. Didn't I have, like, 15 decadence? Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway. So I have a choice. I can give up these provinces, or I can give up these provinces. I'm not giving up these provinces, so that means I'm giving up these provinces. There. I thought about it. Let's go find somebody to take Zita off my hands. You're the court physician of Venice. You're my religion. You're my culture. You're my man. Who else? We have you. Your brother is landed, but he has 2 sons. So we'll go ahead and we'll give you Hum. Yes. Let's see. You, I don't care about women. Go ahead and remove that. Court Mullah. Can I just give you land? I don't know. Apparently. Neat. I didn't know that. Okay. And then once this court position comes here, I will give him the province of Zeta. There we go. And we'll go ahead and grant you the Viceroy as well. Like that. Can we create this one? We can. Excellent. There's a lot of 2-province viceroys up here. I hate those. 2-province duchies, I should say. Not viceroys. I mean, they are viceroys after I give them away, but that's not what I meant. That's not what I mean. Can I just create the Kingdom of Serbia? I can. But that's not necessary. Okay, well, I was going to move my capital to Constantinople, but I don't think I'm going to. No. I do have to give it a proper name, though. So, let's see. We were conquered as Abu Bakr the Usurper. Now, I could name it something like Bakria, which would be, or Bakria, perhaps, and rename the top holding the same. But I also, my family's name is the Fatmids, and Bakria. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, we could also do Fat Midia. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bakria. Yeah. Why not? Unless it's some sort of, like, horrible slang term. I don't know. But that's what it is now. It's Bakria. And we also need to recruit a court physician. We will recruit you, which I believe was the court position that we just stole from Venice. Which just makes it all the more satisfying, let's be honest. Well then, that was enjoyable. We have the great Navarra power over in Western Europe. And we also have Khiva down here. They are also quite powerful. Although they have some rebels again. That doesn't change the fact that the Seljuk bloc is still strong. They haven't crushed Mesopotamia yet, which is odd to me, but hey, that is their choice. We also have, technically 3, but I'm going to say 2 because my influence is a given. We have 2 relatively interesting sultanates in the Greek Anatolian region. We have the Sultan of Georgia, who is actually the Sultan of Egypt. And we have the Sultan of... not Egypt. Greece. And then we have the Sultan of Anatolia here. Somewhat interesting. What else is going on in the world that we can pay heed to? England hasn't really done too much of anything. And the three Catholic kingdoms of Iberia are very much being overshadowed by the superpower that is Navarra. And they are allied with one another. Ah, interesting. Brittany hasn't formed yet. Scotland is... well, they're not doing too much. It looks like they're losing a war against England right now. Surprise, surprise. Ireland is the same as always. Polotsk here is a Remuva power that has just pushed into this area. I'll be curious to see what they do. They are tribal, it appears. Yes, some of them are tribal. And King Jovirdas here is also Remuva. And I mean, he's not doing great, but he's certainly holding his own, at least for the moment. Over here in the steppes, we have Zedzi, which is really the only non-Kievan power over in this region. And then we have Buddhist Mongolia, and I'm not too sure how well off they are. It looks as if Alt-Tishar is pushing into Mongolia here. Down here in India, we have Bengal and Rajputania, who are almost always large Indian powers. We also have Malwa. Usually Andhra here has much of this region on lockdown. And then we have a couple of more Maharaj rulers down here. Not too much consolidation at the moment. Not too much in the way of empire forming, definitely. We don't have any Deccan Empire or Bengal Empire or Rajasthan. Although the Bengal Empire is probably the closest. They have 3 kingdom-level titles. They just need to push down into Orissa. And then we have the Byzantine Empire, who is me, and they're doing quite well. So it's turning out to be a pretty interesting game, just in general. I mean, especially for a post-1066 game. Let's see, we've been playing for almost 100 years now. And usually what you see in a post-1066 game is the Holy Roman Empire dominating, the Byzantine Empire dominating. Of course, since we started 1080, I think it was, instead of 1066, the Byzantine Empire was more fractured when we started. You know, you had Rome here, who has pretty much taken over the entire region, and the Seljuks, who are still a power. However, there's no consolidation in Russia. And that's disappointing. Well, it is what it is. We shall see how things develop next time. But until then, happy gaming.